Hi, my name is Lily and I am just a little girl who loves Roblox. Today I am going to tell you about my crazy adventure in the 99 Days Survival Challenge. I never thought I could make it, but something amazing happened right at the start. Day 1 was really scary because I was alone in the forest and I did not know what to do. The night came so fast and the sky turned black and I heard monsters everywhere. I tried to hide under a tree, but I was shaking so hard and I thought maybe this is the end, but then the sun came up and I said to myself, no, I will not quit. I will fight for every single day. Day 2 was so crazy because I found something that looked like a spaceship. Yes, a real spaceship in the middle of the forest. It was old and broken and covered in dust, but the lights were still glowing a little. I touched the side of the spaceship and it made a soft sound like it was alive. I thought maybe this ship can help me survive, so I climbed inside and it felt so big and shiny and magical. There were buttons and screens and a seat that looked like it was made for a hero. I said, wow, this is my new home. That night I slept inside the spaceship and I was not afraid anymore because I felt safe. Day 3, I wanted to fix the spaceship, so I started to collect iron and wires from around the map. It was so hard, but I was dreaming that one day I can fly it to the sky. When I turned on a small screen inside, it said, hello pilot, and I laughed so loud because it called me a pilot. I said, yes, I am the pilot. Now day 4, I started to build a little base around the spaceship. I put wood and stone and I made walls and I made a tiny garden. I planted apples and carrots because I knew I needed food for many days. At night monsters came close, but the spaceship lights scared them away and I felt powerful. Day 5 to day 10, I kept working on the ship. Every day I found new parts hidden in caves or dropped by strange robots. Some days I almost gave up because I was tired and hungry, but I always said, no, Lily, you cannot stop. And when the sun came up, I always felt stronger. Day 11 was crazy because I met another survivor. He tried to steal my carrots, but when he saw the spaceship he froze and said, how did you find this? I told him, this is my ship and if you want food you have to help me fix it. So we worked together, but I was still the captain because the ship listened to me. Day 20, the ship made a loud sound and the engines almost started. I screamed so loud because it felt like magic, but then monsters attacked in a huge wave and we had to fight all night. I was so scared I almost cried, but I kept swinging my sword and I said I will not lose my ship, and in the morning we were still alive and the monsters were gone. Day 30, I had a real base with walls, torches, food and my spaceship glowing in the center. Other players came and asked to join and I let them in because I wanted to make a team. We became like a family and every night we fought together and every morning we laughed together. Day 50, the ship turned on again and showed a map of the stars. It said 100% ready for launch. In 49 days I screamed and danced and I said, yes, I can do this, I will survive. From day 50 to day 98 we had so many adventures. We built towers, we made traps, we fought bosses, and every night was a new story. Sometimes we lost players and I cried, but I never gave up because I knew that on day 99 the ship would take me to the stars. Day 99 finally came. The sun rose and the ship was glowing brighter than ever. I said goodbye to the forest, goodbye to the monsters, goodbye to the danger. I climbed inside the ship and it said, welcome Captain Lily. I pressed the button and the engines roared, the ground shook and the ship lifted into the sky. I looked out the window and I saw the whole world under me. I said, I did it, I survived 99 days and now I am free.
Okay.